Fraser here. So now that we got that engagement ad running, it's up and going, and somebody comments on it. What do we do, right? Well, let's go over that, and I'll give you a few little processes on some stepping stones on how to communicate with somebody that reaches out to you and explain things to them the right way and really feel them out and build rapport with them so they feel comfortable talking to you, and then working them into getting in with the business, okay? Getting in with Global Affiliate Zone. So as you can see here, this is my business page. So just for ease, I had a couple extra windows open. So obviously you would have got a notification in here, and somebody would have, when somebody commented, maybe it popped up on your phone. So we'll wait for that to load for a second. And so, oh look, somebody commented on my video, right? So what I've actually done was I opened up my inbox, and me and Mike, Mr. Mike Martin, we had a conversation a little while ago, and he commented on one of my ads just to kind of show a little bit of a process on how to communicate with people. So he would have commented on this. I couldn't find his name again, but basically to just kind of give you an idea, somebody comments and they say, hey, I'd like to learn more, or they say, I want to learn some, looking for more information, or whatever call to action you put in there. Like maybe, for example, with one of mine, I'm up in the mountains riding my snowmobile, and I say, comment, take me to the mountains, and I'll explain to you, the processes that I went through to get to where I am today, to be able to, have that availability to ride my snowmobile, or to be able to work towards riding my snowmobile whenever I want, wherever you're sitting, right? So what you would do is you would click message. So a good thing to do is engagement, right? It's an engagement post. So the more engagement it gets, the better. So, if they commented on there, boom, like it, right? Give it a little like, thumbs up, and then even reply to it and be like, for sure, Nathan, or, for here, like, I'll send you a message here shortly. And then click message, and it'll bring this up. And this is something that I always do. This is the process of how I go through responding to somebody that commented. So I'll just say, what's up, Nathan? Or what's up, Jerry? This guy's name is Jerry. What's up, Jerry? And then I'll just send it. And I'm going to show you what it looks like when it hits the chat, okay? So here's a chat that me and Mikey had earlier, and there it is. What's up, Mike? As soon as I send that, it sends the link to the video or to the post, the advertisement that he commented on. This is something that Facebook does for Mike, to be like, hey, Mike, this page is reaching out to you, and this is why. Here's the post that you commented on. So it sends this post. Now, one thing that we've noticed throughout our journey with this is when you send just one message like this, or even if you started out like right up, like, what's got you interested in reaching out today? And it sends this link right after. And think of it from the viewer's perspective, the person that's reaching out to you, the lead's perspective. Okay, if you go, if you say, hey man, what's got you interested in reaching out today? Or hey, how's it going? And then it just automatically sends this link. A lot of the times they're going to be like, oh, that's the info, right? And it may confuse them because now they're going to click on that, and it's just going to take them to the post that they commented on. Because Facebook is just showing them, hey, hey, Mike, look, this is where you commented. Check it out. So it can cause confusion sometimes where it's, you send that, they click on the link because that's all they see. And they're like, this isn't any extra info. I've already seen this. I already read this. And sometimes they'll kind of get confused. Maybe they won't even reply back because they're just like, what the heck's going on? So the process that I like to do is I'll be like, what's up, Mike? And then I'll go right back into my messages right away, and I'll send them a second message right off the bat. I'll say, what's got you interested in reaching out today? Or, making it congruent to your story ad on whatever you have written in there. What's got you interested in starting a business online, or what resonated with my story or whatever that made you want to reach out. So something simple, right? What's got you interested in reaching out today, right? So he comes back, hey, Aaron, I'd love to know what your video is all about and what you do. Cool. Perfect. It's exactly what I would expect him to say, right? Now from there, what I like to do is I like to build a little bit of rapport with that person by just asking them questions. And there's power with question marks when you're in Messenger, because every time that you send a message, essentially it's like controlling the conversation. So you're always the one asking the question, and they're always the one giving you the answer. So you have control, and you can guide this conversation on where you want it to go. So first, I'd like to know just a bit about yourself and what you do. Is that cool? Right? Question. Yeah, that's cool. Perfect. Right? So now I'm helping bring that wall down with Mike, to open him up a little bit more, to make him feel more comfortable, to know that I am a real person and there is a person on the keyboard on the other end, that's communicating with him and willing to help him take those next steps, right? There's something great with that customer service side of things that I've noticed really helps conversions with leads, because if they have the chance to converse with you, it just opens their eyes up and they're like, wow, this guy's real, right? I'm actually talking to this guy that I just seen on Facebook, right? So then from there, just build it into some simple questions. Perfect. Just some simple stuff to get started. Where are you from? What do you do for a living? Are you married? Kids? Just to see if I can get a little bit of information out of him and open him up, right? Oh, he's from Kelowna, BC, and he's a boss. We all know Mike, he's a boss. Yes, I happily married and have 3 boys. Now, the cool part with this is no matter what the answers are, if you're creative, you can always relate to this person, right? I mean, perfect right there. He's from Kelowna, so am I. Right? Oh, wow, I'm in Kelowna too. Or if they're like, I'm in Vancouver, BC. Oh, well, awesome. I'm in British Columbia as well. It's the same province, right? Or, I'm in Saskatchewan, Canada. Oh, really? I'm in Canada as well. I'm on the West Coast. That's so cool. You see what I mean? So you can always connect it some way. And then from there, oh, he's married and he has 3 boys. Well, I'm not married and I don't have any kids that I know of. No, I'm just kidding. But, now I can still relate to that by even being like, cool, man. Oh, you got 3 boys. Cool. Do you have what else with your family? Do you have any brothers or sisters? And just start to find little things that you can resemble with each other, right? So it kind of makes a connection. Cool. I'm actually from Kelowna as well. Small world. What's got you looking into wanting to start a business online with myself? I'd like to spend every day with my family. Perfect. So now we know what their problem is, right? There's a good chance that their problem relates to the one that you have in your story. But by being able to figure out what their problem is on why they're wanting to start a business and, why they're wanting to create that freedom or that bit more of an income or be able to do whatever their hobbies are more, diving into that a little bit and understanding that a little bit. Right? So by doing that, it makes that person feel more comfortable because it means that you're listening to them, right? They're like, oh, cool, I'd love to talk to this person. So, building that with them and then getting into some more details, you can start explaining, what we do. And we have some, over time, you're always going to create your own style of write-up because it's going to be coming from you. So we have specific ones, specific ways to explain things. I've developed something over this last year and a bit on how I explain it, but I like to resemble what I do in the affiliate marketing business and the online marketing business, a lot to do with real world. I like to say real world experiences that I've had. So reflecting back to my own life. So I relate, the marketing side of things a lot to, my parents used to own a business selling snowmobiles, right? And relating different things like that, just the business perspective in a whole, how affiliate marketing is so valuable because we're able to market for third-party companies, and any sales that we generate through our marketing efforts, we get paid, a commission for it. We get compensated for that, right? So working on some good explanations with that. Now, obviously, this is something that you're going to start learning as you start getting deeper and deeper into it on how to really explain this business properly. So getting started, just building that simple bit of rapport with them and then sending them into the workshop, right? And then you can send them the link and, yeah, great. If I send you this link and, you send them your domain, if I send you the link to the next workshop, when do you think you'd be free to watch it? Right? If they're like, well, I'd be able to watch it right away. Well, cool. So if I send you that right now, you'll be able to get back to me when you finish and let me know what you think? And if they go, yeah, for sure, perfect. Send them the link and send them into the workshop, right? Or if they're like, well, I won't be able to, I won't be free to watch the workshop probably until tomorrow at about 2 p.m., right? So then it's like, okay, great. So if I put you in my schedule for 2 p.m. tomorrow and reach out to you, will I be able to send that link to you and you'll be able to take the time to watch it, right? And if they say yes, perfect. You're getting them to make little micro commitments with you, right? So when you do that, maybe they say, I won't be able to watch it for the next 2 or 3 days. Okay, well now perfect. Now you can build a follow-up with that person. And, in the next 2 or 3 days, if I reach back out to you, Mike, and send you that link, will you be able to attend and watch it then? Yeah, for sure, right? So they just made a bit of a commitment with you. The cool part with this is now Mike's going to be thinking about this conversation for the next few days until that day comes up, being like, I wonder if he's going to reach back out to me. I wonder if he's going to send that to me. So you're building a great relationship when you do stuff like that. So keeping it simple, you can just send them into the workshop. Or, if you find their pain point and you start talking about their pain point, he wants to spend every day with his family, man, that would be amazing, right? Agree with them. That sounds like a great time. I don't have a family personally, like, kids and a wife personally, but, I would love to spend more time, with my friends or with my snowmobile, right? So relating those things together, and then working into it from there, and even just going simply, so when do you want to get started? Right? And a lot of the times, because you're just effectively listening to that person and figuring out, what they want, what they're looking for, a lot of the times there's a lot of power just with that by saying, okay, when do you want to get started? Right? And they're like, whoa, let's go right now. Okay. And then start explaining, okay, well, we have a workshop that you can watch. It'll be around 45 minutes or to an hour long. Or I can get you plugged into our system right away. It's very, very streamlined. It costs you $99 to get started. And then from there, it's a $99 fee to use our system. Do you want to start diving in and taking a deeper look into it, right? Let's get started, right? So if they come to the point where they're ready to get going, well, now you can log into your back office and you can get your direct checkout link and send that to them, where they can click on that, and then they'll be able to go and jump into the system right away. So what I'll do is I'll open up my back office and I'll show you where that would be. So let's go home. Take me home. So this is an awesome back office. I love this thing. So we'll go to the affiliate center and we'll go to affiliate links. Okay. And if you go down here's one right here. So it says Phoenix Pro membership. It may say something different, but it'll say like the direct checkout link or buy button or whatever. So essentially you're just going to take that, you're going to Command C, copy it, and then you'll go back to the chat and then basically paste it in there, right? So then you can send them that. So there's a little breakdown on how to communicate with people through Messenger and just keeping it from a Messenger standpoint. Now, from here, I'm going to show you a couple other really cool ways to really build that relationship up with that person. This is just the main basics of it. So get excited for the next few videos, and we'll chat soon. Peace.